morning, guten Morgen. If you're watching us from Germany, I want to say thank you so much to all our diaspora investors. We are indeed at Loresho Reed Estate, courtesy of architect contractors, and we are definitely going to show you as an investor what we call serene, the leafy suburbs of Loresho, the breeze of Nairobi. We are indeed in a leafy estate, and just to show you that life can be lived, come join me. Yes.
Yes, mzee.
Peter, morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Karibuni hapa Loresho Ridge.
As you see, security is tucked tight, courtesy of architect constructors, and we are doing this so that your neighborhood can be one of the best places you've ever dreamt of. So, Peter, morning.
Morning.
We are here, and we are proud that I'm very delighted that you even had to choose us and do all this, courtesy of your big company.
Thank you.
Just coming from the introductory part of these estates,
Yes.
I had to find these amazing gates. Does it have a name?
Still it's a grill gate.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we've done it a bit of powder coating there, just to give it that niche.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's so nice. So I can see all the way from the fencing and this is what we call landscaping, right?
Proper landscaping.
Proper landscaping.
Yes.
So just give us an introduction about architect contractors, what you guys do, and what we are about to witness today.
Thank you so much, guys. The company is called Architect Contractors. Been in the business for more than 15 years. We are here at Loresho Ridge doing one of our renovation projects. We actually do most of the things from design all the way to the construction. So karibuni sana, just have a taste of what we can be able to do for you.
Wow, that's so nice. And one thing that took my eye, Peter told me the first time they were here, this place wasn't looking as the way it is right now. And indeed, it's a step they've taken, and they're very proud about this space. Want to start by the cabro. You can see the shed on my head is just a parking lot, a 2 parking lot, and it is cabro paved. So Peter, all these ideas from the car shed, I can see this is an electric fencing or an idea about electricity. So this place is well secured.
Initially, what we had here was a roof of a house.
Wow.
So we transformed it into this cantilevered car shed. Higher. Then the next thing is that we introduce that fence just to give it a bit of a privacy.
Wow.
So these are just climbers. They're going to come all the way up, give that space the privacy it needs. So
Wow.
from there, the cabro, we're just going to clean it up, do a bit of painting and all that stuff, and then the place will be good as new.
Wow. So you're saying 2 V8s can fit here comfortably,
Properly.
and you have your space to just walk like a king inside your house.
Definitely.
Okay, so what's the secret? I can see there's some planting over here. How tall are these plants going to be? For example, this particular tree, and what species is it?
Okay, for this particular one, it's a climber, so we use it properly because it has some very nice flowers. This, as you all know, is a very beautiful tree. So its height, it maintains a low profile height, so it's very nice. It's going to blend in with the climbers. As you
Wow,
can see.
wow.
So this, the electric part, we've just introduced it to help the climbers go up, and this is the height that we're going to maintain for this.
Wow.
Yes.
So anyone who's waiting there at home, anangoja dollar ishuke. Any investor in the USA, any investor in the diaspora, I'm calling USA because Europe, hey, Omera, what is? Come follow me, Peter. Show us around. So this is the entry port.
Yes, this is the entry port.
Was it the way, the first time you're here,
Yeah.
was it looking the way I'm seeing it today?
This is so different.
Wow.
So what we did, we introduced a hidden light over here, so that one is going to boom during the night.
Wow.
Just to give it a character. So initially this was just normal. So we gave it something that is pure and nice. So when you look at this, we introduced some steps just to give it a comfortable entry port.
Okay.
Feel grand.
Wow.
It was basically, initially it was just a small street of 300, so we introduced it and then enlarged it a little bit. Yes, we also did the wall masters for the whole house, just to give it character. Yes, and that is it. It
Okay.
gives new gutters and all that stuff.
Wow.
Yes.
So anyone who's watching this video for the first time, this place wasn't looking the way it is right now, and I'm very sure that video that will be sliding on your screen is what and how this place was. So if you are imagining how good and how exquisite can it be working with architect constructors, we're just getting started. So let's get into the house and just, okay, before we get in, I can see there's a very good lighting area from the outside. Was this place as it is today?
So initially, this was not done. So we did these frameless glass windows. We introduced some sliding doors. Initially this was used as a balcony.
Wow.
So we broke the wall. We'll show you from the inside. We broke the wall, brought it all the way to this part, made the sitting room spacious enough for the family. At least now we can do at least an 8-seater.
Wow.
So these are frameless glasses, border coated. These are frameless glass, 10 millimeters. Yes, and then we did a bit of painting, a bit of slab construction, and all that stuff. So this is what we came up with.
Wow.
Yes.
So walking inside of this house, we have a special room on our right. Kindly just take us through how this place was and what is it that you introduced from the lighting space. The last time we are here, this place wasn't here.
Yes,
just tell us what you did and how magnificent is it walking into this place today.
So initially this was a sunken lounge. It was just like 3 meters or 3.5 meters long. So
Wow.
basically up to that point. So what we did is that we brought it up, we did a bit of concrete, introduced a proper fireplace
Wow.
for them to enjoy. As you can see, we've already done the test for it, so we are sure that no smoke is coming back to the house. So initially this was up to this point. So this was just a plain balcony. And because of the cold and all that stuff and the space that was here, it was not sufficient for our clients. So we introduced this was sunken, we brought it up, and then we introduced all this that you can see. We did a bit of concrete works here, the slabs on that side, just to give it that space.
Wow.
So for now, we have enough space for our clients to just feel at home.
Wow.
Yes.
So this whole space has been changed courtesy of architect constructors, and we are heading to another living area. No, it ain't a living area. Let me now make it very straight and very correct. There is a very special place. If you are a lady watching this, if you are a woman watching this, there is a special place because they say the kitchen area near your mama, or that place is the heart of every woman, of every lady. So there's something special you did on the kitchen, and I just want you to walk us through to that kitchen and let's see how magnificent the house is.
So before we get to the kitchen, we have this dining space. We tried to do a bit of lighting, introduced new gypsum lightings just to give it character. What else we did is that we don't want you to, from the living area, to see all the way to the kitchen. So we introduced these beautiful screens just to give it a bit of privacy, open but still private.
Wow.
So from that we can get into the kitchen. So as you can see, we are still doing a bit of work for the kitchen. So we did this design for our clients. Everything that you see here has been designed by the company, Architect Contractors Company. So we introduced these tall units here. So these tall units, we've done an oven, a microwave. We're going to do a fridge over there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we have a bit of shelves. This is going to be a pull-out. Pull-out, you can do your spices and everything else you need to do. So we introduced an island. So the good thing we did for this kitchen, initially the kitchen was this big, from here going all the way to that. So it was around 2.6 meters. So what we did, we broke this wall. There was a pantry and a chef's kitchen over there, which we closed it off just to create space for an office. What we did for this kitchen, we extended the kitchen all the way to this point. So at this point, we introduced our sink over there, did an underground tank below this, so there's another underground tank. We did a bit of concrete works and put it below the kitchen. So after that, we introduced this glass room. Looks like glass room, sunroom, whatever you can call it, just an extension of the kitchen. So introduced very nice lightings just to give it character. And then from here, from this particular panel, we introduced our chef's kitchen.
Wow.
So this is our chef's kitchen. So that is a bit more private from the dining area, from the lounge. So we introduce a chef's kitchen so they can do their light cooking from this side. They can do their main cooking from that position. So yeah, that is what we have. So these ones we introduce these glass doors, so they can do a bit of storage for their with container, their flour, their everything through that section. So we also have here, we are going to introduce a food extractor. So this food extractor is going to extract from this chef's kitchen. So from there, we've given them enough space to do that. Then we did a bit of beveled tiling all the way up, so that all the greasy part, it's easier for the client to just wipe it down.
Wow.
From there, we also give it a bit of louvers, so that when it is sunny, there is a bit of circulation of air going out and in.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, there's something you mentioned in the kitchen before you just leave this magnificent place. There's something you call an island.
Yes.
So the importance of an island to any clientele who's watching us from home, you can walk through your kitchen comfortably without squeezing or maybe, how do you call, perusing your feet on the island. It is one of the best, done by one of the best, and this is one thing that I've really loved in the area. Look at that side, look at that space. Anyone who's watching this kitchen, look at that space. So all these have been done to just make sure that the clientele gets all that he or she wanted. So moving on forward, all these things that I'm seeing here, were they imported or these are things done or locally made in Kenya?
Okay, like the cookers and all these are from German.
Wow.
They're from German. So all the other parts, like this is oak, white oak. So we've gotten it locally. But some of these things you see here, the pull-outs and all that stuff, I can show you something here.
Wow.
Some of these items, as you can see, this is soft close.
Wow.
Yeah. So some of these things are not from Kenya, but we try to blend it with what we can get locally.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so nice.
The other thing is you can see there is a pendant lighting going all the way down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, so let's just take a walk through the kitchen. There's something also I've noted on the sink. How do you call these?
This is called a countersink sink. So this one is different from the one that you're used to, that you put on top of the granite.
Wow.
So this has been done down. So this helps with the water. So you find that some of the other ones, when you put the pots on top of it and they have water and they are too heavy, the leakages starts coming down from here. But for this particular one, nothing. You just seal it properly from this angle.
Wow.
And no water goes through.
Okay, so what Peter means and what Peter is saying right now is, if you are a slay queen, come with this sink. Come when it's slay queen makuta nirefu. You won't have any problem opening this sink, and definitely this is a place that you call home. So you don't need to struggle, you don't need to make anything up, so that you can be easy in your own space. So Peter,
yes,
just walk us through.
So then you see this part,
Yes.
it's called a corner stand.
Wow.
So this you can be able to put some few things.
So I hope they can concentrate with the corner.
Yes. Called a magic corner. So you can put some of the things here. So that space is not wasted. It is 100% utilized.
Wow.
So those are some of the things that we've introduced to the kitchen that makes it amazing. As you can see, the soft close.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So Peter, I want to make these room the last room, because what I saw here is something so magical, something that you viewers from home you really love, and definitely this is a place that will change everything that you've been doing about this house, and definitely calling that number. So take us around. Let's see the two rooms.
So we have one of the bedrooms on our left. Yeah, on our left. So karibuni, we are still doing the installation of the doors.
Okay.
So for this particular one, I think we can just move this a little. So this is one of the bedrooms. What we did here, introduced the curtain rods, did a bit of lighting,
Wow.
gave it a main lighting. The beauty of that lighting is that it can even change color. So if you feel that
Wow.
that light is too much, you can just tone it down. So from there, we did a bit of customization of the washroom. So the WC. So this is the sink that we did. As you can see, it's a floating one. The toilets are very nice ceramic tiles, ceramic toilets. And then we introduced this cubicle. Yes. And new showers, did a bit of tiling everywhere, just to give this house a beauty that it deserves.
Wow.
Yes. This is our master bedroom space. So as you can see,
Wow.
coming into it, there is enough lighting to start with. We can use solid mahogany floor. You can feel very solid. So I introduced a bit of lighting.
This particular side?
Yes. So these lights all the way to that point act as a mirror.
Wow.
It reflects all the way through the space. So the other thing is we introduced a bit of lightings over there. Should we show them this?
We'll finish on that side. Look at how spacious this place is. I've seen there's a sliding wardrobe on the other side.
Yes.
That not being enough here to introduce something very, very beautiful. All this area is for storage.
Yes.
Wow.
So everyone has been taken care of. Yeah.
Wow.
So
what the advantage of having this kind of closet from the ancient one?
You see now this one consumes very little space. As you can see, the MDF sizes is 18 millimeters, so it doesn't consume all that stuff. Now we used to do it with the walls, and then we do a bit of doors. So this one consumes less space, so it gives you more storage space for your consumption.
Wow.
Yes.
And this particular room, you told me that it wasn't how it's looking today.
Yes.
So what modification have you done in this particular room?
So as you can see, this is a leafy suburb. As you can see, it's a very cold area. So this space all the way here was a balcony, open balcony. So you cannot use it during the day, during the night, anytime because it's too windy and too cold. So what we did, we broke down the door that was introduced here for the balcony and introduced a panoramic view of all the estate. So introduced sliding glasses, sliding doors, Russian glass over there, frameless, and then these are the sliding doors going all the way to that point. So in this particular area, now this is a usable space. You can do your couch over here, you can do your reading and all that stuff, and at the same time you can enjoy the panoramic view of the whole estate.
Wow, guys, look at the view. Look at the view. This place is so magical, therapeutical, and you being to this place, you really understand and appreciate what a living is. Peter, wow. I think the next time I'm thinking about investing on any project, you'll be the first person I'll be calling. So this particular project, it was all about renovation.
Yes.
So anybody who's thinking about constructing their house, can they still reach architect?
Yeah, the good thing about the company is that we do design and build. So we come, discuss with you all your needs, we customize your needs according to the way we want it, and then we do the construction from 0 to 100.
Wow.
So everything is done within the company. We have registered architects, we have registered engineers, we have construction companies, not even particular one, we have other individual companies within the company.
Wow.
Yes.
So anyone who's watching you all the way from the diaspora,
Yes.
you believe that they have been having issues with family,
Yes.
they can't even trust their own family. You as an architect, what is it that you guys are doing different, and how can you entice these diaspora clientele to believe you and entrust their money within you?
You see, that is something that has been going on. It has put a stain into our construction business. So what you do is that trust on a company that has all the documentation. The next thing is that all the registered companies are there, National Construction Authority, you can check us out, we are registered. The other thing is that when you sign a contract with a company, you can be able to follow through.
Wow.
You can be able to follow through your payments and all that stuff. But when you do that with your family, how do you go and say we sign an agreement? So make sure that everything is official, have an agreement with the construction company that you choose us, because every detail that we do is documented. Wow. So from the word go, if it is the customization of the house, we customize it, we discuss with you. So if there is something you need done different, we do it. If there is some things we feel we can bring it to the table, we introduce them to you. It's a process of communication. So it's A to Z. We discuss that the project has been done by all the professionals included. So it's a discussion between the professionals as we go up until we finish the project.
Wow. And maybe that we are in Nairobi, this is Nairobi, Kenya, and there's a clientele who's watching you asking, "Mnaweza enda Bondo, mnaweza enda Laikipia." Do you travel in all particular projects, or you're just mainly based in Nairobi?
As we speak right now, we have projects in Diani, we have projects in Nyeri, we have projects in Makueni, we have projects in Eldoret.
Wow.
So we are everywhere. So when you contact us, don't worry, everything will be customized according to your liking, and you'll have a very less time of thinking about where did I buy the materials, where did we bring all that into one table and we finish everything.
That's so touching, that's so interesting, and you've heard it from the horse mouth. And definitely, if you're planning to do anything on matters real estate, Architect Constructors is the place to be. Architect Constructors is the place to call, and their offices are located in leafy suburbs. What does this tell you? These people are genuine. And remember, somebody calling you at home, you are an investor, a developer calling you and telling you that hapana, hiyo pesa itabidi umelipa kwanza kwa sababu niko kwa hardware. Remember, make sure that you're having that agreement, sign that contract with that company, and Architect is the place to be. Come take a walk, come take that leap of faith, and definitely you will be a proud investor with Architect Constructors. So Peter, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Until next time, let's meet in Nairobi. And for those who are watching us for the first time, Peter, what the parting shot? I've been your host, Real Newton, or those who don't know me, Realtor Newton. So what's your parting shot to the viewers who are watching this today?
So for our viewers, we are so grateful for the opportunities that you've given us all these years. 14 years is a big deal. So thank you so much for trusting us and working with us through this journey. So we hope to welcome you all. Come to Jenny, and we are willing to do the best that we can to give you your homes. A place that is safe for your kids and family at large. Karibuni, asanteni sana.